Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do my first journal with me in this journal. I've made this journal a few months ago and I found it really hard to start in it because I'm just really proud of it. It's all really vintage looking and I just didn't know how to put my own stuff in it and still let it remain vintage. But I think it just worked around it and I'm loving it so much. So the first thing I did is put in this little piece of paper. By the way, I'm using a lot of things that I got from my pen pals, and that was a lot of fun. I just laid their letters around me and just grabbed all the stuff from it and tried to use it, which I loved so much. So the most things I use I got from pen pals, so thank you so much. And here I'm just going to write about my goals for 2020 because I want to use this journal for the entire 2020 except for December because I like to do it December daily. So I have no idea if that will work, but I think there are enough pages for me to do a whole year, and if there are not enough pages, then I only have more journals to fill, so I'm completely fine with that too. I'll just see how far I'll come. Normally I really do one like insert for like 2 months, and I just want to do it all not chronological, just putting it wherever, and I think that will be a lot of fun flipping through it because everything is at random places, and I think I like that. So my boyfriend and I went roller skating in an indoor hall, and I thought that was really cool because I live in the Netherlands, and I wouldn't say there's much to do here. So finding out that something like that was here made me really excited. So it was my first time using roller skates because I've always just had like inline skaters and not roller skates, so it was my first time, but it went really well and I loved it, and my boyfriend liked it too, so it was just a really nice date. And I didn't make any pictures there, but I did steal that little flyer that you see that I just taped in, and I had this picture printed out years ago and always kept it for this moment. And now I could stick it in. And I also have some roller skate type stickers, so I was really hyped that I could finally use those. I wanted to thank you all for all the love and support on my last video. It really moved me. I was not expecting that at all. I think the algorithm helped me a little this time. I was just really happy, and to read all your kind comments just made me excited to make videos again. And I've decided to just make my journal with me a little bit shorter so that everyone can find time to watch a 10-minute video. And if you want to see more than just 10 minutes, you can just watch them in a row because I have a playlist. If you didn't know, I'll put it in the eye right now. But I think that's something that could work for everyone. So if you ever missed a journal with me, you can just play it whenever you want in the background or whatever. So yeah, what I really love about this journal is that it's just my first one that isn't traveler style. So I can't get out the inserts, and something about it makes it really, I don't know, it's just a book and I made it, and that's just lovely. So I'm thinking about the next junk journal I'll make to sell. I'll also make this way because it works really well and it just looks good, in my opinion. I really love my nails in this video. They're just my own nails. I just painted them pink and with glitter and it just looks so good. It's for my birthday nails. Like, my birthday wasn't really spectacular or anything, but my nails were, so that's something. So what else I'm going to do is I've had a fun night with my best friend, so I'm just going to put in some pictures of that because we did a whole photo shoot together, because we felt like it, and I really wanted to have multiple pictures with my pink hair because yeah, it looks great. I don't want it to go away. I'm already seeing like my own hair color. That saddens me because I want people to believe this is my natural hair color, but no, they won't. So here I'm just journaling about the roller skating event, and I had some space left, so I wrote a lyric from Lana Del Rey because I discovered her, and I'm loving the vibe. And I know it's bad because I've always loved like alternative pop, and I didn't listen to the Queen. Yeah, that's my bad. I must say, I just, when I wanted to start listening to her, I wanted to listen to her new album, and I don't want to shade her new album at all, but it's just something that I put on and just doesn't really get me. You know, it has to have something. Like my favorite song of Lana Del Rey is Lolita, so I think that explains what I mean. Lolita is way more, you know, up tempo than most of her songs, so I don't know, maybe I give it another chance, but for now I'm just loving her older songs. I like High by the Beach, love that song. I enjoy Cola, yeah. So I'm just going to keep on listening to her. I'm sure I find new favorites every time because she has so many songs. And maybe even from her new album. I'm not hating on it or anything. It's just I like to listen to a song and want to sing with it and dance with it, and I have a hard time doing that with her new one, but it's fine. Let's get back to the journal. I'm going to stick down this picture of me and my best friend, and I'm going to put a vellum quote on that piece of pink cardstock. I just love that. My pen pal Perla sent that to me, and it just matches my hair perfectly. So I don't know if she did that on purpose or if that was like her unconsciousness thinking that color matched me because of my hair. I don't know, but I think it's so funny how good it matches my hair. So I really wanted to keep using that because what's more fun than matching with your hair? So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably have noticed that I'm really into pen paling lately, and it's just my new favorite thing to do. It just, something about it just makes me so happy. And of course you can know if you follow my YouTube because it's literally my last video and I know you've watched it. I can tell when people have watched it or not, and that video did good. So you all know I'm into pen paling right now, and it just made me so happy that I could journal, and I was so inspired by all the goodies I got, and I used all the washi tape, and it was so cute, and oh, my pen pals know me so well, like my style, and I love it. It just made me so happy to be able to use all that because I'm kind of like, I want to hoard the things I get, but I just want to use them in my journal because then they're going to be there forever, and I don't want to reuse them on other pen pal letters, if you know what I mean. Like someone sent it to me, so I want to use it for me, and I did that this time, and I loved it. I was just like, oh, I need a piece of paper. Let's see through what I got and use it up, and I don't know, it just felt really nice. I kept being reminded of how lovely these girls are for sending this to me, you know? I'm really curious to hear from you what you do with things you get from pen pals. Do you journal with them? Do you reuse them in other letters? Do you hoard them? I'm really curious to see. Of course, you can also just pen pal without goodies, I know, but yeah, I'm just curious what other people do. I was just really happy with myself for journaling with it and not hoarding it, because that's not going to make me happy, and looking at it like this is. So like I mentioned, it was my birthday. The 10th of February. So the day before that, my family came over, like my grandparents and my aunt and my niece and my boyfriend, and of course my big brother came home. So I got some birthday cards that I put in this envelope, and I decorated the envelope a little to cover up the writing on it. I'm just going to glue that or tape that envelope in, because I like to keep my birthday cards because I think it's sweet to be able to read what my family wrote on them. So yeah, like I said, my birthday wasn't really spectacular. Let's just say there was a storm, Kiriara, And yeah, she kind of made everyone leave really early because they didn't want to die and I didn't want them to die. So my birthday party was really short, and of course I was really happy that I could make it, that I, came all that way for me, even if it was just for 2 hours. But yeah, I was just grateful that they came. I've been way more grateful and mindful this past year than I used to be. So I was just grateful that they showed up. A little bit mad at Kiara for ruining it a little, because not only my family had to leave, but my boyfriend had to leave too, because my boyfriend lives 40 minutes away from me. And I was like, I want you to stay, but I also don't want you to die, so you can go. So, and with that being said, I'm going to end this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.